Today we are on our way to Molalla, Oregon, to Barnhouse Vintage Marketplace. There we will see tons of antiques and hopefully find something we can buy and flip for a profit. Come on, let's go see what we can find. Barnhouse Vintage Market brings together all things vintage, architectural salvage, rustic, and vintage and antique finds. If you're a regular watcher to my channel, then you know I am obsessed with embroidery lately, and these jeans are just my size. How exciting! This line of clothing is called Magnolia Pearl, and it was designed by a woman named Robin Brown. This look encompasses the upcycled look that I desire so much and want to do. It's very free-spirited and bohemian looking. I love this Mexican pottery canister. It's so cute. I really love the Mexican pottery look. Recently, I was given some blue onion dishware that I've been using, but I already have a teapot, but this one is very cute. This Barnhouse Vintage Marketplace is being held on the Coleman Ranch in Molalla, Oregon. I've been wanting one of these egg holders for a long time, ever since I saw one in Monet the Artist's Kitchen in the book I have, but I'm not going to pay $50 for it. My good friend Debbie just moved her mother into some assisted living, and she gave me one of these little shrines. She was just going to give it to the Goodwill because it was missing one of the little doors, but I said, I will love and cherish it. There was an estate sale being held right across the street from the Barnhouse Vintage Marketplace, and I was excited to go. The traffic had died down there, and it was pretty well picked over, but I was lucky to spot this cute little box, this little bone box. Everything at this sale was now 50% off. The sale had about an hour left, and I was hoping that there was still some good stuff to find. This little owl sculpture is so cute. There's the market we just left. You can see it straight from their backyard. Here's my haul. So we'll start with what I got at the Barnhouse Vintage Marketplace. I found these jeans with the embroidery on them, and I just love them, and they actually fit me, so I'm so excited about that. Very cool. This beautiful little cloisonne dish. I am just in love with the blue colors of this. So gorgeous. This will be for sale on my Etsy store, but I hate to part with it. And then on to what I got at the estate sale. On the dining room table, I found this table runner. It can also be used as a dress or scarf, but it wasn't priced, but I thought I'd take it up and see how much it was, and I'll tell you later how much it actually cost me. I also found this cool clock, and it's made of redwood. It says California redwood found on beach at Seaside, Oregon in 1981 by R.G. Sell. And it works. And it was $5, but I got it for half off, $2.50. I also found this little Oregon Myrtlewood perfume for half of $3. And this beautiful little camel bone box, trinket box for jewelry. I could not believe it. It was only $4, and I had just seen one of these at the Village Merchants in my last video I put out, and it was, I think, $6 for that one, but it was broken. So this one was in great condition, and it's cheaper. So this was definitely a score. This will also be for sale in my Etsy store. I found this funny little, this is a Mexican sombrero scarf for over your hot sauce. And I just thought that might look cute when you're having Mexican dinner on your table. And those little wooden dogs. They were half of $2, so $1. Thought those were just priceless. And then I went ahead and I grabbed one bunch of these hangers, these crocheted hangers, because they work really well in my vintage spaces for hanging clothing. But when I got to the counter to pay, she said $3 for everything. So the prices at this point don't matter because I paid $3. And then she said, go ahead and grab whatever else you want. And so I thought, oh my gosh, I just ran in and grabbed more hangers because my husband was in the car and he was waiting to go to the Oktoberfest celebration. So he was not having the best time waiting for me while I was estate sailing. I thought it might be fun to make up a game for those of you who are into solving riddles and getting discounts. If you go back and watch the video of the Oregon City Antique Fair that I just made recently, there is something in there that I'm going to give you a riddle. If you find it and you are able to figure out the riddle, you can use the code that the word spells out for 50% off of vintage on my Etsy store. So here is the riddle. Black and white can be scary too, especially when they've slain more than a few. Shortly after cellular was new is when this film made its debut. Ironically, a mistake was made, and this is what it made me want to do. So there is your riddle. If you can solve that, you can take that promo code to my Etsy store at Bridget Lefevre Shop and get 50% off anything in my vintage store. And for those of you who are not into riddles but still want a discount, you can use the promo code YesPlease for 15% off of anything in my vintage section of my Etsy shop. Well, I hope you liked my video, and if you did, maybe you could give it a like or a thumbs up. And if you like this content, maybe you could subscribe to my channel. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so very much. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. Bye-bye.